It's the Playhouse Podcast with Kat and JJ.
Believe it. I missed everything.
Missed the show?
What am I going to do?
Check out the Daily Podcast.
Had some really good responses Thursday morning to the question of what should be illegal but isn't. Kind of eye-opening and thought-provoking, which you usually don't get either of those from our show. But it was cool. You're going to hear it in a couple of seconds in the podcast. Here we go. Good morning, Kim. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
As you look into the mystical universe, I'm great. Thanks for asking. Where do you think Kat would be in an important moment like this?
Standard. And,
Like pooping?
taking her time. Probably.
You think it's a deuce? Kat, here's Kat. Kat, say hi to Psychic Kim, Kat.
I see a drink.
What's funny is, Monday we're like, hey, we get Psychic Kim on the show Thursday morning at 7:30. And where do you think you would go in an important time like this? Oh, there she is. You're right. She's got a new drink. She is absolutely right. Psychic Kim is right again. Kat comes in here.
Okay, well, tell me what drink. Tell me what drink, Psychic.
I don't know. I kept seeing like a tea, some sort of tea.
What is
that
it?
you're coming in with? I don't know.
You're wrong. You're not good at your job.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It's
But I got a drink.
sparkling water.
And
I had to get copies.
No, I know.
Listen, I do like a billion things around here, okay?
Well, we were just talking about how important this, moment of the show was and where the co-host could be. So, anyways, Kim, everything good in your life other than Kat just not really, loving you enough to be here on time?
She knows I love her.
Everything's great.
Okay, good. We have so many people that want to talk to you this morning. So, Kat, if you're good to go.
I'm absolutely ready. Let's go.
Hi, Whitney. How you doing? Oh, you're breaking up a little bit. You're good. Good. Do you think
Sorry,
it's? Do you think it's?
now?
Yeah, much better. Do you think it's just a product, like a byproduct of having a radio show, or do you think it's just utter disrespect that Kat wouldn't show up for an important moment with you and Psychic Kim?
Yeah. What do you think, Whitney?
I'm going to say that it's okay. And it's, she's a busy woman.
Thank you.
So busy. All right.
So
Whitney, welcome to the show. Now, you're going to be moving soon. Where are you going?
Yeah. I'm moving in with my boyfriend, but I live in a tiny apartment right now, and I've lived here for 4 years, so it's kind of a big move, but I'm very much looking forward to it.
Good.
But it's going to be a big change. So
you really just want to know from Psychic Kim, is this the right move for you, huh?
yeah.
Kim.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
that's easy
Go
enough.
for it.
Yay!
Yep.
All right.
That was easy.
Nice. So people call Psychic Kim because they have a glimmer of doubt. What would have been the holdout for you if you had to think of one reason why you didn't want to move in with him?
You like crapping with the door open, don't you?
Who doesn't?
More so it's just the stress of moving. I think it's not necessarily the situation of where I'll be or anything like that. It's just the process of it, and I just hate moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I don't know a lot of people that love it. So.
Kim, you don't see any real hiccups with this move, though?
No.
No.
Well, I'm
Standard.
working. My problem right now is like with my animals. I have a couple animals, and I'm still trying to get them approved to be moving. So that's the thing.
Kim, is that going to be an issue?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I keep seeing thumbs up, and I hear it's a go. So, yeah.
Awesome.
When's the move, Whitney? Are you talking like the end of this month, or?
Well, I'm supposed to be out by September 1st, yes, but I'm trying to get out as soon as possible. So I would prefer to be out even like next week.
Okay. Well, good luck. Sounds like it's the right move.
Call us back. Let us know how it goes.
Awesome.
All right. Easy first question for Psychic Kim. Katrina, I think we're going to dig a little bit deeper into this one. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. We talked off the air and you were getting a little choked up. How many people have passed away in your life in the last little bit?
The last 6 months, 3 very important people in my life.
All right. Well, you got Psychic Kim. What would you like to ask her?
Just, are they at peace and anything they want to say?
All right. Anybody coming? Yeah, go ahead. Anybody coming through, Kim?
Okay. So, first off, I started feeling my stomach hurt, and it almost felt like anxiety. Like I'm very anxious. I'm a very anxious person. So I'm not quite for sure who this one is, but I feel I'm kind of all over the place, and I'm worrying and I'm stressing, and I hear nothing's right, and I'm moving things all around. So I'm not quite for sure which person this is, but this is the the spirit that's coming through. Is they're a very busy type of person, and I keep feeling like I'm anxious, and then my head hurts. Oh, my head really hurts. And then I hear something's wrong. They didn't listen. I was wrong. I was right. And then they're like busy. Do you know who I'm kind of talking about? And it may not even be anybody who passed in the last 3 months, but it could be somebody associated with them. But it feels like a lady energy, and she's just super busy. She's going.
Sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, does this remind you of anybody that they've got like a female energy and they were always busy and their head would hurt for some reason?
My mom.
Okay. And
she's always busy.
Yep. And then did she like worry and stress a lot over things?
Everybody.
Like
She was always worried about everybody.
Yes. Yep. And
she was
like,
Go ahead,
I
Katrina.
felt also a piece of calm right away when you said that. And she's like, and then I heard, thank you. Just a wave of calm. So that was her. She's good.
Yeah. She's good.
Yeah, she's very, very, very good. Wow.
Oh, my God.
Shows me lots of yellow, like yellowish type birds, flowers, butterflies, yellow, something with yellow. I hear yellow really loud. So you got to pay attention to the color yellow. That's her coming through for you.
Oh, my gosh.
And then she showed me your ring. I guess I can't say, I don't want to say this on the air, but she said, come talk to me. She's got some things she wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, dang.
So.
Oh, wow.
So she's good, and keep an eye out for yellow, and there's more to come here, Katrina.
Yeah.
We got Psychic Kim on the show this morning. Kim, you can still hear us, right?
Absolutely.
I have been scrambling for so long. We've got just such major phone issues going on this morning, and I appreciate everybody calling in. I think we're just kind of getting overloaded with people that want to talk to Psychic Kim. So try us. Hopefully I can get you on the radio. Hello, Rachel. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad it worked to get you on the show. What would you like to ask Psychic Kim this morning?
Yeah, basically, if I could ask this guy out, he's a friend of one of my good friends, and I've met him a couple of times, but the last time it was like, oh, I really, I don't know, it was like I really wanted to get to know him better, but I also, we all hate rejection, right? So
yeah.
That's why I'm calling.
Kim, should you go for it?
I'm going to have to say no. Yeah, really nice person, though. So I understand why you're thinking that. But I hear, no, keep going. Great friend, but keep going. Don't ask.
Not the guy for her, huh?
Right. Interesting.
Rachel, what's appealing to you about this dude?
What was that spark?
I don't know. It was like a weird energy thing, and I never feel like crushes ever. So that's why I was thinking, well, maybe I should kind of pursue.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is not the right move for you, though.
That's Kim's initial feeling. I mean,
yep.
Would you go against the idea of her just trying it with the notion that it might not happen, but to see if anything happens?
Here's the thing. It never hurts to ask. It really doesn't.
Yeah.
Till he says, no, you're a ratchet girl, and then all of a sudden she's racked.
Right. He's nice.
Yeah, none of us think that he's going to react like that. Just that's where JJ's head went.
So, I mean, maybe shoot your shot, but it's probably not going to work out, huh?
Okay. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, good luck. I hope you have a great morning. Thanks for checking in.
Let us
Sorry
know
to
what you
break your
decide.
heart on this. Hello, Lisa. How you feeling?
I'm doing good.
Good. I appreciate you hanging for so long. I'm having some major phone issues here this morning. So if I have this right, you're kind of contemplating the same thing. Like, are you in the right relationship? Is that what's going on here?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, Kim, is Lisa in the right relationship?
I get this like weird feeling inside that something's not right. Okay. I see, like I'm trying to pinpoint, okay, he's doing this, he's doing that. Like all these things are great, but just something's not lining up with you, that you feel empowered, that you feel like you're in the right move. I do see you leaving at some point.
Oh.
I don't see you staying long term. Wow. And I don't see anything major like, oh my gosh, somebody's cheating, I need to leave. I'm not getting anything like that, but just something in your soul and your gut is telling you that it's just not completely right. And they're like, you got to trust that.
When you say you see you're leaving eventually, like, can you feel like how long this is going to last yet?
I don't feel it's too long. I feel like by the end of the year.
Okay. Well, Lisa, probably not what you wanted to hear, huh?
Well, honestly, I have been struggling with just changes. I don't know if I should retire, if I should move on. I'm just really at a crossroad in my life with so many things that it doesn't feel right.
Well, do you think that this relationship is adding extra stress to you? Is that kind of why you're thinking that maybe it's not right for you?
I've been in this relationship for 6 years, and I feel that it, for the most part, it's very good. But and like I said, I don't know if it's just my unsettledness, because I have the personality that changes a lot.
Okay.
Whether it's career or places to live or whatever. So I don't know. And I'm just getting an overwhelming feeling that it's time to move on.
Yeah, sounds like you got the right feeling, and obviously Kim's going to verify
I don't know
that.
if it's just me and my insecurities or my character defects, or if it's really just not a good relationship.
Yeah, you got to find someone that's going to bring out the best in you, and it doesn't sound like that's necessarily happening.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a big believer in, love the universe and stuff, and I feel I've had so many transitions in the last couple of years and so much grief, and I'm just wondering, like, am I on the right path? I feel like my loved ones have reached out, but I don't know if it's like, are you on the right path or are you not?
Kim, are you feeling anything here?
Oh, well, my throat just got froggy. Here's what I'm going to tell everybody. You're always on the right path. It may not always feel like we're on the right path, but it's learning to trust yourself. So that's mainly kind of what you're going through is, as some people call it, the dark night of the soul, your shadow self. Basically, all the things that you just don't like about yourself, your own personal judgments. It's kind of like you're going through that phase. That doesn't feel good a lot of times. It's just like, man, you look over here and you feel like you're getting slapped in the face for doing this. And then and you're like, man, I feel like I'm doing it. Oh, God, I would have cried. Like I'm doing it all right. And here's the thing. You're learning to have compassion for yourself. So it's not about a physical act of, am I doing the right job? Am I in the right relationship? It's more the inner self of compassion towards yourself. You have a lot of compassion towards other people. You have a lot of empathy. You have a lot of caring, and you've done for so many other people. Now it's time to do for yourself. So you're going to get pushed into things to love yourself, to have care and compassion. I keep seeing sitting by a river or by some sort of water, and I'm just kind of sipping on coffee, tea. I'm not quite whatever. I'm just sitting there and I'm reflecting. And they're like, that is exactly what you're supposed to be doing right now, reflecting. I feel like I'm either writing or I'm reading a book or I'm just listening to some music. They're like, that's the purpose right now, is to try and just be with yourself and absolutely love yourself. We're not asking you to go run a marathon. We're not asking you to take on a big job or do anything like that. We're just asking you to actually just be with yourself and love and have compassion towards yourself.
I love what you said about not being on the wrong path. That we're always, like, if you ask anybody, what do you regret in life? And then they're like, well, nothing, because I wouldn't be where I am today, you know? So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Kim, that is the biggest reassurance, because I've struggled with that so much. And how you say river and stuff like that. We went and saw waterfalls up north this last weekend, and it was the most refreshing thing for me mentally and physically. And yeah, thank you. I needed that reassurance to just sit there in it, that compassion.
Why does water do that to us? I was just telling my mother-in-law about that. They're looking for a lake house, and I'm like, water does that for me. I look out there and it just kind of calms your spirit.
It really does.
Well, hopefully this is getting you
I really needed that this morning.
kind of recentered, Samantha. So thanks for calling the show. I hope you have a great day.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Kim, we thank you as well. We know you got to get going, and we're up against a hard time here at the top of the hour. So thank you so much. Appreciate you grinding through these technical difficulties with us. And it's always great to have you on the show. We'll get people some details on if they want to talk a little bit more about their stuff with you, okay? How was your day yesterday?
I missed my child.
And now, how long has he been gone?
Like 2 days. I get him back today.
I feel like, which kid is missing?
I know. It just like, I don't know, feels like something is off. I just sit there and I'm like, now what? But I get him back later today, so I'm excited about that. Found out Derek has poison ivy.
Oh, no.
All over his legs.
Wow, from what?
Our backyard.
Oh, really?
Because when he mows, he'll take the clippings and just dump them back there.
Okay, sure.
And he walks into the thicket and he did some research. He's like, come out here, see if these are the leaves that match. And yes, leaves of 3 out there. Our whole tree line. So what do we do?
You got to get it
I looked
sprayed.
online. Well, they can come out and get rid of it for you, but I
It's
didn't
gonna
see
grow
like
back.
a cost or anything.
Poison, a couple $100, you probably get rid of it.
But yeah, he's been itching. And then he wore pants yesterday and it kind of like spread a tiny bit up his calf.
What are you
It's not
supposed
on
to do
his
for
thigh
that?
or
Rub
anything.
like calamine lotion or something on it?
Well, he took an oatmeal Epsom salt bath last night.
He's 90.
And then to see him sit in there is so funny. Just like a naked man in a bathtub. But he did that. And then he put the topical and then he put calamine lotion so it didn't itch last night. And yeah, it says it like clears up in 2 to 3 weeks. So he's like confined to
quicker than that.
a guest bedroom.
Oh, you kicked him out of your bedroom?
I'm not going to sleep with somebody that has poison ivy.
Just have him wear jammy
Are you
pants.
crazy?
Jammy pants and long socks. He'll be fine.
No.
Oh.
Sorry. Not doing it. I had poison oak for 5 summers from cross country. We would always have poison oak.
Didn't have
I
those
was
trails cleared
confined
for you?
No, to a sleeping bag. My mom wouldn't let me sit on the couch. I had to sit in the
Now
sleeping
it's all
bag
making
wherever.
sense. Yep.
So I got to pull a Jen here and say, you're not sleeping in my bed. But yeah, hopefully it goes away soon.
My life seems pretty good at this point. I didn't take any oatmeal baths last night.
Yeah.
Richard is kind of, he heard that we have a big anniversary coming up.
Well, I am so proud of you guys for doing that for so many years.
Thank you.
And not being busted for pot in your office.
Well, there's always today, I guess.
Oh, well, you should hook a brother up.
You can't. You're sober.
Well, I don't want to be, and I'm not forced to be.
Well, no, Richard, I'm not giving you weed. It's just
We're not going to be part of the problem.
It's just a hard no.
I got pills that are better than that anyway.
Okay. All right. We're good. I hope you have a great day. Good luck with, all your things.
All right.
What should be illegal but isn't?
People already texting in really good answers. Telemarketing. Yes. Anybody that is going to set. And I love to tell people, because some people understandably so are gun shy when they come up to our tent and they're like, I'm not going to sign up for anything. Our state, are not going to spam you. You will only get a call from us if you are the winner of the prize that you're signing up for.
It is funny because my answer is always, we're federally prohibited from selling your information. Like it's a federal crime. You're going to prison if you work on a radio station and you somehow leak somebody's information.
But how do they know? Maybe they've had that happen to them and they're like, well, I'm not going to do that again. Someone else texting overselling airline flights just happened to me the other day.
That happens at hotels too. They always overbook. And then what happened? That's happened to me once where I went in and they're like, oh, well, we always overbook. And I go, well, wait, didn't I have a room number?
I just don't understand that logic. Like, traveling is a big deal for people. They don't just like on a whim book. I book out 3 to 6 months, you know? So it's like, I'm not going to not show up for my flight. But what is illegal or what is not illegal but should be?
Do you know that there's only like half of the states in the United States where it's illegal to have your pet confined in a car? You know what I mean? Like on a hot summer day. No.
Okay.
A hot summer day, you leave your dog in the car with all the windows rolled up. In only half of the states in America is that illegal.
Are the other states a cooler? Not that should matter.
There's a lot of southern states, it's not illegal to leave your pet in the car with the windows rolled up on an August day.
So I'm going to say something, and I've been, sadly, shame on me, caught up on this twice, but you sign up for the free trials, and then they automatically charge you when that runs out.
It's your responsibility to cancel.
It's totally my responsibility, but like when they sell it to you, they're like, it's free, you got to try it. But then there's always that small print.
This looks interesting. Trevor's online too. Hey, man, what should be illegal but isn't?
Yeah, I think I have to go with these child beauty pageants. I mean, look, the only reason why I even know about them is my sister's kid, my niece.
Yeah,
they got her doing these child beauty pageants, and they're actually going on the road.
It's like Honey Boo Boo.
It's like some other, it's just, and the way they send me these pictures or they'll post them on their Facebook, and it's just I'm seeing pictures of my niece that's they do up her hair, and it's I can't tell if that's my niece or if that's some grown little person that they just dolled up. She looks, it's unnatural. They're dressing her up in clothes that are proportional to a little girl, but they make her look like some adult kid. And these pageants, they have a bathing suit.
Does your niece have a problem with this at all? Does she say that she hates it, or does she seem to like it?
I mean, she seems to like it, but she's also under 10 years old, so it's I don't think she understands the full ramifications of
but if you ask a lot of these girls that were in it when they were younger, they learned a lot about confidence within themselves. So that's priceless right there. If you can catch some child, especially a little girl at that age, and teach them confidence to be poised and walk in front of a crowd, that's invaluable. So as long as your sister is not letting it get out of control, the politics of it, I don't see anything wrong with a child beauty pageant,
Trevor thinks it should be illegal. So we have 2 college football players that have been living with us over the summer, and they're about ready to go back to school. And one of them had asked me yesterday, his name is Ferris, as in Ferris Bueller.
Sure.
And he goes, what do you think you haven't done yet? And it's really weird because I'm their parents' age.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm I don't know what I haven't done. So it made me come up with a little game. And
I want you to know what you haven't done until you do it. And then you're
right,
I've never
but
done
there's
that.
nothing, I don't really have any bucket list items anymore. You know what I mean? I just kind of did everything. Listen, first off, I was no angel till my wife got me right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just put it that way. But my thing was, I said, well, I've never done cocaine. And he goes, you haven't? He was surprised that someone at my age
radio
had never done cocaine.
Yeah.
And I go, no, I just, I saw it once. I was at a party. I was a sophomore in college, and I used to hustle pool with this guy who was a senior, and he invited myself and my roommate to an upperclassman party, and we weren't there 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And he whips out a mirror and a credit
card. You saw
card.
it in Montreal?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you're right. We were at a radio event. One of our affiliates in Montreal had us up there. You're right. And our boss comes in, and he goes, you guys want to do some blow? And I'm like, no, wait, whoa, hold on. I'm in a foreign country, and you've got highly illegal drugs.
All you need is to get that on the palm of your hand, and we are not boarding that flight the next day.
So fill in the blank for me this morning. I'm blank years old, and I never blanked, Kat.
I've never learned how to French braid hair. It's something that makes me very sad. I'd love to do French braid pigtails, and I just can't do it. I look like I have no fingers whenever I try.
I thought that was genetically embedded into young girls' DNA.
You would think, but it's a skill. I'm 40. I've never had chicken pox.
Never.
I'm 40. I've never had an STD.
No, I'm kidding. Neely said, I'm 51 and I've never been arrested. Jessica, 45, never got a speeding ticket.
Oh, I could say I've never been arrested.
Helen, I'm blank years old and I've never blanked.
I'm in my
50s, and I've never rode on a Harley Davidson.
Oh, ever?
I've never rode on a
You've
Harley
never been on a Harley
Davidson.
ever in your whole life, Kat?
I'm going to take that back. My brother Casey did have a Harley Davidson. And I remember he scared us to death because he showed us a plastic flip flop and he put it on the side.
Oh,
and
it
he's
burned?
like, don't let your leg hang down. This is what'll happen. So,
Hey, John, I appreciate you checking in. You're blank years old. You've never blanked.
I am nearly 51, and I've never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That one's big.
that's tragic.
Who lives that life?
A Wonder Bread peanut butter and jelly sandwich with an ice cold glass of milk. Wow, you're missing out, buddy. What else?
Friday morning, it's going to be a huge 8 a.m. hour right at 8 o'clock. Johnny D in the mix with some old school for you. Free tacos from the Mexican Village downtown. And then at 8:30, Jason Aldean tickets, our final pair of the week. So if you want to go and go for free, hang out with us Friday morning as we pull together the end of the podcast. All right, you get to a certain age, and people start assuming that you've done everything. You get to my age, and I was asked yesterday, what haven't you done in your life? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I lived a pretty blessed life, I think. I've got a chance to do a lot of the things that most people would want to do, but I'm for sure middle-aged, and I've never done cocaine.
Regionally, this is going to shock you. I'm 40, and I have never been on a snowmobile.
Ever?
Ever in my life. I've never been a passenger. I've never sat on a snowmobile. I've never been on one.
Crystal
and I don't yearn to. I don't know.
Oh, you haven't had that rumble between your thighs.
Oh, I have.
Crystal had texted in, I'm 44 and I've never been out of the country.
Really? Okay. Well, Crystal, I'd love to know where you would want to go if you did get to leave the country.
Venezuela. Brian, you're how old and you've never done what?
I'm 40 years old and I've never owned a social media account.
Wow.
And you're probably a better man for it.
You got all that time on your hands.
Yeah.
And you probably don't have to get into everybody's drama. There was a time that Kat and I were doing the show for years. She's like, I will never be a sheep and have a Facebook account. I will never do it. I will never, ever do it.
Mm-hmm. And then I had to for work.
I had to for
Had
work.
to.
Lacey, you're how old and you've never done what?
All right, I'm 33 years old and I have never done a cake stand. I've never done drugs, never had kids, and I've never been arrested.
Wow.
You haven't lived.
2 of those you got to try.
Who hasn't done a keg stand at 30-something?
I've done a keg stand. Those are fun.
I did a keg stand last year.
I know.
Let's go.
Good for you.
Hey, Glenn, I got time for one more real quick. You're how old and you've never done what?
I'm 41 years old and I've never smoked weed.
Oh, my God.
Okay. You know,
Ever?
I've only smoked weed once in my life, and it made me so sick.
Really?
Yeah.
You had bad weed.
So maybe that, or maybe I was just alert. I don't know, but it didn't it totally turned me off. I did not. I'll have a gummy every now and then, but yeah.
You know, like before church. You're how old and you've never done what? You know who Pat Murphy is, Kat?
No.
Pat Murphy is the manager of the Milwaukee Brewers.
Okay.
He is obviously a great baseball mind. When you become a manager of a baseball team at a professional level, you obviously know what the hell's going on. But he's getting a lot of press lately because of his pocket pancake.
What's that?
So he
Should I
admitted,
know?
no, you probably haven't ordered one. But he is kind of getting notorious for keeping snacks in his back pocket that he eats throughout games.
Okay.
And, you know, if you've ever been in like a Major League Baseball.
Oh, it's actually a thing.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
It's a treat?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
So he basically, they got a big spread in all the locker rooms that, you know, guys can have a pregame meal, or if you need some fuel during the game, something like that, you can dip in there.
Yeah.
But so far, he's admitted to keeping slices of pizza, bagels, egg rolls, all of these things in his back pocket that he'll just munch on during the game.
Does he have a medical condition?
No.
Maybe he needs to eat and keep his
No, he's not diabetic
metabolism.
or anything like that. But he was
just
on.
likes a snack.
They were covering it on Apple TV the other day, and one of the reporters had said she had heard about it, and she said, "What do you got? What are you snacking on today?" And he goes, "Oh, a pocket pancake."
A pocket pancake.
And I thought, all right, well, this would be kind of interesting. I think a lot of us, especially if you're a mom, keep some kind of snacks in your purse or around. What have you had so far this morning? What would be your what would you keep in your back pocket?
What did I have? I had one of these Mott's.
Like a fruit snack?
No, it's like a breakfast bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I usually don't eat before noon. If I do, it's usually a protein shake. But what else is in your cooler today, Kat? What else are you going to try and snack
I
on
have
during?
pop chips.
Okay,
I
pop
have
chips.
fruit leather.
Okay, so you could have pocket pop chips.
I could.
Pocket fruit leather sounds nasty.
I don't have any pockets.
But you have a big giant bag of things here, like
I do
goodies.
have, Campbell's soup.
Pocket Campbell's soup would be amazing if you could pull that off during a game. I just wanted to know real quick as you're listening to this, and you can text this in, but what's your snack that you have on you right now? If I was working a regular job, I would probably have like a protein bar or something on me.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound that great. Like pocket pancake sounds fun. Pocket egg roll sounds fun.
Yeah.
Pocket.
That one could get mistaken.
Back pocket
Oh,
egg
back
roll.
pocket.
Back
Got it.
pocket.
Okay.
The baseball pants don't have any front pockets.
Look at you.
Back pocket. Is that an egg roll or is it just the fourth inning? So what do you have on you right now that could be your snack? When was the last time you stopped and grabbed a smoothie?
A smoothie. Last Wednesday, went to this nutrition place right here.
What kind do you get?
Well, it's not a smoothie. Well, yeah, it's like a nutrition drink.
Yeah, what do you get?
I get I'm a savory gal, so I like the peanut butter.
Ooh.
Like a chocolate funky monkey type of thing. So
At my house, we've got two of those bullet, what do you want to call them? Like smoothie makers, right? Like mixers. And they get used a lot. And my daughter likes she likes the frozen fruit. Like if you go to Costco or Sam's Club or something, you can get like a 10-pound bag of frozen fruit.
So I got some mango the other day, frozen iced, like chopped up mango, and it tasted like butt.
Oh.
It was, I don't know
Freezer
if it
burn,
wasn't
maybe?
a good batch or if that's how it always tastes, but what a turnoff.
Heinz is debuting a ketchup smoothie. And the reports, now I'm sure it's their people, but they're saying it's actually really good.
I can't imagine.
It's tomatoes are fruit. Is ketchup a smoothie?
Mm-hmm.
That's the big dispute right now. So a writer for People magazine said it's sweet and tangy. Now, one of the things that I think they're going to get away with is our listeners in Canada are going to eat this up. Remember when they debuted the ketchup
Potato
chips?
chip,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were like the biggest thing in Canada.
If anything, I could think that this is probably going to taste a lot like a Bloody Mary. You know, they took out the thickness.
Oh, you throw a
and
little vodka in there maybe, and a little Tabasco sauce, and now you got a...
But like bodies naturally crave like tomato-based, nutrients. So
They're
that
pumping
makes
out
sense.
the ketchup smoothies in 6 markets right now, and they're going to kind of beta test it across the country. So if you're close to Atlanta, Chicago, Denver, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or New York, and I think the Fort Lauderdale thing, they're trying to hit the spring breakers over the next spring.
I don't enjoy the smell of ketchup, so I don't think I could be into this. It smells like a 3-year-old. You know how they like smell like cold pennies? That's what it smells like to me. I don't like ketchup.
I bet
really.
you there's some ketchup junkies listening that are like, find me,
Get me some of
this. But just kind of have it on your radar if you're big into smoothies. Maybe even try and make one, I guess. You could probably try and make one. But I don't know if I just want the ketchup smoothie. Renaissance Festival tickets. You want them? We've got them. Just a giant stack arrived in the studio, and we're like, hey, we should give them to people like Jenny because she's so interesting that we should know what about her.
Everything.
Okay. Give us one thing. Give us one interesting fact about you, Jenny.
I love to travel.
Oh, where's
winter.
a couple of favorite places?
Mexico and New Orleans.
Ooh, Nolans. I love a good NOLA trip.
Yes.
Do you go and stay like in the French Quarters or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, in the French Quarter.
Nice.
What part of Mexico do you like going to?
Playa del Carmen.
Oh, my God. You're
Okay.
reading my mind.
favorite.
Yeah, same.
We can't wait.
Yeah, we're going again in February with a bunch of listeners. I would love to get you to the Renaissance Festival, though, since you like to take a little journey. We'll get you to Shakopee, and we got 4 tickets, so you can bring how big is your family?
Pretty small.
Okay.
I only have one daughter.
All right, perfect. So you guys bring a couple of friends or go twice. I don't care. Either way, you get to have some fun in Shakopee. Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, but the way they used to decide a lot of the big positions back in the Renaissance age was rock, paper, scissors, and it just so happens that Kat is the reigning radio rock, paper, scissors champion of the universe. So you get to play against her, and if you've got enough skill to beat the champ, you've got the tickets. It's going to be a real simple scenario. I'm going to go 1, 2, I'll go 1, 2, 3, shoot. And then you each, since we can't see what you're doing with your hands, you each say rock, paper, or scissors. You beat Kat 2 out of 3 times, and you win. Any questions, Jenny?
Nope.
All right. Kat, you ready?
I'm ready.
She's been honing in, like doing it privately on her own.
I've been
for
losing.
about 10 minutes. I was wondering what she was doing over there. There was a lot of rock. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Paper.
Paper.
Oh, it's a
Dang
draw.
it.
It's a draw. Okay. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Rock.
Scissors.
Oh, you lost that one.
Jenny, now, before we get too far into this game, listen close. If you just wait for her to say what she's going to say, then you can counter with the right thing because you have the magic of the delay of a cellular phone.
What are you guys talking about?
True.
Okay, so here comes round 2. Jenny, this to get even. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Paper.
Rock.
Jenny.
Do you know
Jenny.
what beats what,
Kat,
though? Like, we should've
take your
gone over-
headphones off for a quick second.
All right.
Jenny, if you let her answer first,
Okay.
then you can
Got it.
counter with whatever's going to win. I think that was a tie. I heard her say the same
No,
thing.
I
So
won,
let's give her one more chance. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Scissors.
Paper.
I truly don't think she knows what beats what.
Jenny.
Because
No,
scissors.
I haven't played this game since I was like little.
Okay, Jenny. So rock beats scissors, paper beats rock,
Okay.
scissors beats paper, and if you let her answer first, then you can beat her.
Okay.
All right, let's try it one more time real quick. I just want to try it one more time. I believe in Jenny. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Paper.
Scissors.
Oh, my God. All right. Tie game. All
We
right.
have to keep going? Okay, here we
This
go.
one is for the win. Jenny and Kat. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Paper.
Rock.
Oh. Jenny, come on.
Okay, I'm messing. It's okay. I'm messing with you.
Are you?
Trying to
Okay.
concentrate on driving.
Okay, then we'll just take
Then
that.
I think we just give her the tickets because she was color number 10. And I feel like we're...
Oh my God. I need a break. So Liam has been with my mom for the past couple of days. Can't wait to pick him up today. I'm so excited. But last night, Derek and I were talking about any loose ends that we have to tie up when it comes to his back to school stuff. And I said, truly, I had the conversation with him. He doesn't want any clothes, doesn't need anything right now. They just like wear athletic gear and that's it. You know, they don't go for the whole shebang of the back to school shopping. And then I said, you know, if we had a daughter, I feel like it would be totally different. I remember my friend Alana, we shared a locker, like you pair up and you share a locker with your best friends. And I remember she had school clothes and then she had clothes that she came to school in.
Oh, wait.
And then she would go to the bathroom. She'd get to school early. She'd go to the bathroom. She would change. And she just had this killer body, these long tan legs, and she'd wear jeans.
So hold on, were the
sweatshirt,
the go to school clothes were the ones that your parents thought was okay, and then she'd change into skanky clothes?
Yeah.
Oh,
And she'd have
she
these
was one of
cute
those
little
girls.
skirts, and her aunt would buy her this stuff. So I don't know if her aunt and her mom never got along or whatever, but she would change and she'd look killer. And then before she left, she'd put her jeans and sweatshirt back on. And it's just the life that she lived until we were like in the middle of high school. And then she got to kind of wear what she
Full
wanted
skank.
to wear. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to know, did you have rules like that in your house where you just couldn't wear what you wanted to wear? You had very strict parents.
I had school clothes and play clothes. Like I had school clothes that I'd wear to school, but when I got home, if I was going to play outside with my friends, I'd play clothes.
Were you one of those kids that ran and slid on your knees?
Yeah, all the
for
time.
no reason.
Yeah.
One of those.
I was one of those kids that like it'd be a backyard baseball game and I'd come home just filthy.
Looking like Pigpen.
Yeah, so like it was smart that they had like I had clothes that either maybe I outgrew a little bit or had some holes in them or something like that.
But I knew a lot of girls that just couldn't wear what they wanted to wear. And then I had some girls that could wear whatever they wanted to wear. And I don't know what the right answer
They're
to that
called
was.
popular.
They are called popular. So were you the first part of that where you just had very strict parents and you absolutely could not wear what you wanted
And
to
now
wear?
that you have kids, I want to know how you're handling that.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if you were a oppressed teen girl and just mom and dad wouldn't let you wear what you wanted, Are you letting your daughter go full bore on this thing? I'd love to hear from you if you had this situation going on in your life. My baby girl is going to be a senior in college.
Wow.
Applying to med schools currently. So when my wife and I had kids, we kind of decided when it came to this kind of stuff, she'd be responsible for any girls we had. I'd be responsible for any boys we had. So when it came to what is your daughter wearing to school? Most of the time, I was here. I was on the radio.
Yeah.
Actually, I've done morning radio her entire life. But I never had are you leaving the house in that conversation with my daughter? And it never even escalated too close to that point until I saw one of her prom dresses arrive in an 8x11 manila envelope. And I went, whoa.
What is this?
And my wife calmly took the envelope from me and said, remember before the kids were born, we had the discussion of I would police the girls, you would police the boys when it came to fashion.
That's very old-fashioned of you.
I went, okay, no problem. And I just exited the conversation. And it was probably best. She seemed happy. She didn't get pregnant.
It is the fashion right now, or it was when your daughter was in high school. I don't think any of her or her friends wore an entire shirt. Like, it was half a torso. Listen, they could pull it off. I'm not going to tell anybody that has a rockin' bod that they shouldn't show their midriff. But back in my day, you couldn't go to school with shirts like that.
So I found it interesting that you shared a locker with a girl who would wear something very conservative to school.
Yeah.
And then immediately when she got to school, she'd change into her trendy clothes.
I didn't have strict parents. I was just Umbro for life. That was a personal choice. So my wind pants, you could hear me coming from a mile away. Wind didn't stand a chance with my choice of fit. But there are some people out there that have parents that will check their hem length, that will hold up 3 fingers to make sure that their tank top
or it's got to be over the knees.
Yes. Yeah. And you just like fashion wise, that's how you express yourself. So for females, it's tough.
And to each their own, I get that. And I'm glad Sarah could join the show this morning because this kind of hit home for you, didn't it?
When I was in high school, my parents, they're really, really religious. And so they want us to present our family a certain way. But, that's not going to work for me as a teenage girl.
Sure.
And so there was one time that I went out and I was wearing like this 2-piece outfit. I had my I had my stomach out and I was wearing short shorts, but it wasn't anything insane. It was just something they wouldn't like. And so I went to this field day and it was really, really fun and I was having a good time. And then suddenly my parents show up and it turns out that my little sister told them, hey, you should go to this park. Sarah's there and you should go see her. She's having so much fun. They show up. I didn't know they were coming. They see me in this outfit and they freak out and they pulled me to the car. It was horrible.
This is in front of everybody. Like everybody saw your parents wig out.
Yes, it was so embarrassing. They didn't even know what they were coming into. She told them to just go there and visit me. They came, thought it was some family event. And so I got grounded my entire junior year. I agree. It was so uncool.
You got grounded for a school year?
For a whole year, yeah. I got completely grounded. It was terrible.
That is crazy. So what is grounding to your parents? Like you had to go to school and then come right home. You couldn't leave the house.
Yeah, so first semester was fully go to school, come right home. I was being very good. The second semester, they gave me a little bit more freedom, but I was on such a tight leash. It was terrible. They had to approve everything that I went to. They had to talk to my prom day. It was a whole year of just hell.
So did you let loose then when you got to college and make up for, lost time?
Oh, my God, yeah. It was, I went to where they wouldn't be able to find me, and I could wear whatever I wanted.